Hey everybody, GingaNinja here and welcome back to my survival world. In our last episode we were working down on this terraforming cave for this ship, and I think the place is looking amazing if I say so myself, but hopefully you guys agree. But we're not going to be working in here today. I've got a different project in mind. I just wanted to stop by and just recap where we were on last episode. For today's episode, we are going to be working here. So in this place, I want to make a gatehouse, and we got this area ready on our last live stream. We've got this all terraformed up and ready, and that's the whole point, is that we're getting this island terraformed ready. So as we've got areas sorted, we can get some buildings in. I need to eat something. I am starving. Can't even run. So what I want to do is, like I said, is make a gatehouse, and it's not necessarily going to be a fortified island, but I still feel like we could use a really nice gatehouse here, considering that we're going to have a bridge coming into the island. A gatehouse kind of lends itself nicely. I'm not entirely convinced that I'm going to be following this angle here for the bridge, if I'm honest, and this island will probably disappear as well. I'm kind of looking at it thinking that maybe what we'll do is we'll just come straight out. This is when we come to making the bridge. This isn't today. I'm just thinking out loud. Stick with me. So when we come straight out, and we're probably just going to do like a 45-degree turn that way or something, and then connect up there. So that's probably what we're going to do. But yeah, definitely a gatehouse of some description here. I think it's going to look really, really cool. Okay, so I've placed down some wool just to try and think up of a design that I like, and I'm really liking how this is working out. So we're going to use our imaginations together whilst I try to describe what's happening here. So this is going to be our main entrance in, and the bridge is basically going to lead up into this section. So that's going to be the wall of the bridge. That's going to be the wall of the bridge, and that's going to be the wall of the bridge. There we go, we did it. And this is going to be the gate entrance here. And then they'll just walk through this section and they come out here. So we'll probably have some kind of like windows and guard stations and stuff in here. I want to keep this sort of a secure tunnel. And we're going to have a really nice building around this. We're going to have some kind of like overhanging windows so we can like overlook things. I don't really want to make it a fortified building. I kind of want to be in keeping with our theme. I just generally want it to be some sort of gatehouse, maybe just checking people who are coming in. And what we're going to do as well, which I think is going to look really cool. I might have to go into spectate for this one so you guys can really see what's happening here. On the side of this building, and we're going to have this on both sides where this blue wall is we're going to have the building actually extend all the way down. And we'll have to do a bit of terraforming here, obviously. But I kind of want to have like a little boat marina for like patrols and things like that. And then what I was thinking as well is that when we come to do the bridge, we'll maybe have one about here so that people who are coming to visit the islands can maybe like depart boats, and then they'll be able to walk way up, and then they can join up on the bridge and then continue walking in. So I think that looks really cool. It looked like it's kind of like hugging the end of the island, sort of just encapsulating it. So I really like that idea. I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to see how it turns out, and hopefully it looks all right. So I'm going to come back in a second when I start getting some logs down, and a little progress update for you. Okay, I've got a few logs down and I'm liking the shape. I just wanted to give you a quick look at how we're getting on, and I'm incorporating the little like step out bits that we have on these buildings over here. So we're still keeping the theme in place, and we'll probably do similar roofs on this thing as well. And yeah, I think I'm just going to use stone bricks maybe for this tunnel. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sold yet on what I'm doing with this tunnel section, whether I want it just to be a complete solid brick tunnel or what just yet. So this one will probably take shape as we get on. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, so I have the rest of the frame in, and I'm really liking how this is looking. We've gone all the way down to the bottom base area of where the floor is going to be here, and we've done the same on the other side as well, running along. So that is ready. We're probably going to terraform the island out to sort of connect up against the back of this building, and then obviously we need to do a bit of terraforming underneath the main structure as well, and same over here. We need to bring the island out to connect up to here. So that's what we'll do once the building is finished. But I think we just need to get on with getting this thing actually built. We need the walls, we need the roofs. So I think this is a key time to just go into one of those time-lapse little clips and have some fun. So sit back and enjoy. See you in a second. And there we have it. There's the gatehouse in place, and I think it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the color choices as well and the style of build. I feel like we're in keeping with the island style and the fact that all the buildings seem to have that color splash in them. So I'm really happy that I've done that on this building as well. And I like the transition colors there between the two blues. Apparently these are blues, but they look purple to me, just saying. And I really like the yellow for the main house as well. So we need to get the main tunnel in that people come in through. And then obviously we need the rest of the actual interior done. But that will come as we go through the episode. I need to get some staircases going down into there, which is how we're going to access the sort of patrol boats or marina, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, really happy with it, really happy with it. A few things I need to change. I'm going to rip off these weird overhang window eyebrow things. I'm not really happy with them, they're a bit bulky, so I'm going to take them off. And we need to add a few more details here and there. So I'm going to add some bits and I'll be back with you in just a sec. Okay, so I've got some more detail in, which I'm really liking. We've got some fence posts in to sort of just cover up the corners a little bit, just to soften them. We've got some fence gates in that sort of look like they're supporting the roof a little bit. And we've got some trapdoors up just to break up the walls, just to break up the colour a little bit. And they kind of look like they're those wooden planks that support a wall together. I'm just going to do these slabs that are overhanging the window because I feel like that's all it needs. It doesn't need any more than that. I've also got the tunnel in for our entrance onto the island, and nothing in on these sides. I've just leveled off the floor so we don't fall and die, apart from this bit, because there's just a massive hole here. So I've just covered that up, so that's not going to kill us. I haven't done this side. I just wanted to show you what I did the other side and how it's looking, and the night is on its way. Panic. I've also gone and put in a part of the bridge, and this was just so I could kind of see how it's looking as we enter in, and I'm really liking this. I'm liking how I've extended the bridge out at the last minute, which means that we can put some storage boxes and things and just look like some things have just been dumped down. Just give it a little bit of life and activity. I'm going to quickly sleep, the night's coming. That's better. I've also gone ahead and added a little thing, port, marina, dock, words, and a little bit of land as well, just to give this a bit of life down here. We'll probably put some boulders and things like that. I need to get some boats down here. So yeah, things are taking shape. I'm really happy with it, how it's going. Still plenty to do. The next thing on the list to do is I want to add the details from this side onto the other side, so I'll do that in just a sec, which means we can get rid of these horrendous window overhangs. And then the next thing I want to do after that is I've peeled back this hill a little bit because I was feeling a little bit claustrophobic, so I'm going to do the same here a little bit, and then I just want to get some trees in. I want to start getting some life around here, and then I want to start getting rid of these torches as well. So my goal is by end of episode to at least about here, I want this part of the island pretty much complete, which means doing the floor as well. So we've got quite a bit still to do, so I'm going to get on with that. So it's going to be a bit of a jump cut with this being done, and hopefully a bit of life around here as well. So see you in a second. Okay, so I've done a bit of work on the bridge side of things. I've added a bit of a cluttered area on each side. I really like it. It gives a bit of life. And I've also made these street lamps, and I think they look quite good. They give it a little bit of detail, and I mean, you would have lamps of some kind, right? We've got to light this place up. I mean, I'm doing torches underneath carpets, you know, that old trick. But we got to make it look like there's lighting around. So I'm kind of liking the street lamp idea, and a couple of torches as well on the actual build. I've gone ahead and sort of replicated the bridge in an opposite way on the other side of this gatehouse, where we have this bridge wall sort of extending outwards, kind of like a funnel. So if you're walking up to this, then you kind of get funneled in, and then we've got our street lamps as well. So I like the idea. I've got the details on this side as well. We've got rid of the horrendous window thing that we will never speak of again. I'm liking it. Looking good. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've just ripped out this whole path, this whole floor, because I did it a while ago, probably about a year ago actually, thinking about it, and it's not really serving its purpose at the moment. The idea that it sort of dips so low into like a really random sort of valley with these cliff facings on each side, it was really odd. So I've ripped it up and I've just softened the gradient down, so it just looks like a more natural hill with a bit of a steep incline. So I'm really liking this now. So the next thing I need to do is just get a path in that really fits this gradient and gives us a bit of space to obviously do stuff down here, because this is quite a wide area. So maybe some kind of maybe we'll get these lamps. Oh, maybe we'll get one of these lamps in the middle here as well, so kind of dotted them around, and then we've got this still central section so people can go that way or carry up to the market. I like that. Right, I'm gonna get this path in and then get some more lamps in. See you in a sec. Oh, so much better than what we had before. So much better. I'm really liking this whole entrance into the island, and I'm liking these lamp posts as well for our street lamps. Fits really nicely. I like this central thing. We might end up having maybe a bit of a flag or something. Might extend this up a little bit, make a bit more of a feature of it, being that it's in this sort of like square. Maybe we'll try and put some signs up saying what's that way and what's that way. That might look quite interesting actually. But I'm really liking the style now that we're taking with this flooring. I'm going mostly just stone because, one, that's the cheapest thing that we have to hand, and kind of makes more sense that we would have carved out the floor into the stone, and some bits just got patched up here and there. So I think I'm liking that. It's a very simple floor, but it works. It looks good. It's not over textured. It works for me. I like it. And now we've got a really nice slope into the gatehouse and a really nice slope into the market. So our final thing, like I said, I wanted to get done in this episode is I wanted to get these areas here looking on point. So that's kind of the main thing that we need to do right now. And I feel like we're going to have to jump into a classic GingaNinja time-lapse cinematic for this because I'm looking forward to this part. This is going to be good. Enjoy. I mean, wow. I'm really liking how this has come out. I'm really liking this whole area. This whole area has become really special and I'm really liking it. I'm liking the size of the building. I'm liking our little like forest land either side. So it kind of just blocks your view and just keeps it focused on the build as well. And then I ran out of, I burned through all my tree making resources. So that's why I didn't have enough to do around there. And a couple more spaces up there. So that's something I'll have to do on a stream probably. And if I've timed it right, today's Friday as this video drops. So I'll be streaming later on. So come hang out and we'll get a few more of these trees in. But I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm really liking how we're getting to this point and then it opens up and we just got this nice area. And I kind of stole the idea from, is it Dark Oak Forests? Where you have these mossy cobblestones dotted around. And I added some bushes to them. So I kind of like the idea that we did that. And it kind of stops any potential of like buildings being made here. I kind of wanted this section to be sort of secluded on its own. Like a statement that this is the entrance onto the island. And then as we get a bit further into the island, obviously buildings will start to appear up. Like I want to have one here, that kind of thing. So I really like how we are keeping this bit separate almost, that this is the entrance exit to the island, and I really like it, and I hope you guys do as well. If you do, please hit that like button. And if you're new here, then maybe consider hitting that subscribe button because we did really well in the last episode. Lots of new people have joined us, and hopefully we can continue that trend. And guys, I'm GingaNinja. I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care of yourselves. Bye.